Okay, where did you grow up?
Grew up, originally I was born in Harrisburg. I grew up in Annapolis in the Eastern Shore of Maryland, and then in third grade I moved from Annapolis to Meeting, Pennsylvania in Delaware County. So I grew up in the Rose Tree Media School District.
Were there any pawn shops in that area?
Not that I'm aware of.
If you found a stray cat outside of your classroom, what would you do?
Ooh, probably bring it in until I probably get in trouble for having it there. Then I'd have to find a home for it somewhere. So probably not too long, but it'd be fun to bring it in, get to know it, maybe find it at home.
What is your favorite decade?
Probably I like the 80s because that's when I was a little kid, and I have fond memories of early 80s music. I can still remember being a little kid with my parents listening to that. And then also the 90s, I think that's when I was a teenager, and we had a lot of fun then too. So,
what's your favorite month?
Let's see, probably July. I think that's a nice time to be outside doing things, barbecues, going to the beach, that kind of thing.
Mine's April. Where did you go to college?
I went to Penn State for my bachelor's degree and then also for my master's degree.
If you could change your name, what would you change it to?
Sarah Palante.
If you could go back to your senior year in high school, would you rather be escorted to prom by O.J. Simpson or the Iraqi Army?
Probably the Iraqi Army. I would say, you might meet a couple of nice guys in there. At least you'd have some options maybe to get to know them and see what they're all about, why they got involved in military service in the first place.
What is your favorite movie?
The Shawshank Redemption. I've always been a big fan of that movie. I like the tale of a guy the good guy coming out on top by the end because he finds a clever way to get around some of the obstacles and adversity that he faces. It's not so much the problem but the solution that you come up with sometimes that makes the situation better.
Do you watch Lifetime?
Not very often because a lot of times I'm playing with a baby, but I can admit that I have gotten sucked into a movie or two here and there along the way.
If your husband suddenly told you he was a wizard, how would you react?
Oh, that would be fabulous. I'd get him to magically make our bills disappear with our new home.
Do you see hope for the world in the future?
Definitely. I think there's always a chance for different good things to come into our world in ways that we would never expect.
What is your favorite rapper?
Shout out to both East Coast and West Coast, even though they were both East Coast originally. But I really like Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls, so a little both. Like Ice Cube. I liked, I don't know if Coolio counts as a rapper. It's more fun rap. But yeah, and Eminem, I'll give him props too. He's also a good writer, so it's really poetry that's involved in rapping. So as an English teacher, I can definitely commend them on their efforts.
Would you rather have to become a farmer instead of a teacher, or burn your favorite book?
Well, if it's one copy of a book, I don't think that would be so bad. As a farmer, you could still end up teaching.
Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Where would you like to take a vacation to?
Well, I had my honeymoon in Maui in Hawaii, and that was really beautiful. So I would love to go back to Hawaii again, maybe go to Europe, and that would be fun too. I've been there, and I'd like to go back there as well.
Would you rather spend the rest of your life working at a water park or traveling through space?
Ooh, probably working at a water park. I was a lifeguard as a teenager and a swim instructor, and that was a lot of fun. People always seem happy at a water park, so that would be kind of neat.
Do you see time travel as something worth investing your money into?
My personal money? I don't know. I think they have a long way to go to kind of figure out what's going on with that, but maybe down the road that would be something that I could lend some funds to.
Could you ever see yourself on MTV's Jersey Shore?
Probably not, unless I had a play date with Snooki and her soon-to-be baby and my baby. That would probably be about the only thing I could see.
If you were forced to move out of your house, would you rather live in Harlem or the Burger King Lounge?
Probably Harlem. I think, a lot of interesting people that I could get to know.
What is your favorite class to teach?
Well, I really like writing instruction, so I'm a big fan of the accelerated composition course. And then I really like the curriculum with American literature and English 11. Great Gatsby is my favorite book, so that's really neat to teach. And then in English 9, when we read To Kill a Mockingbird, and then There Were None, because I like mysteries, and Romeo and Juliet, because we act that out. It's really fun.
Would you rather live inside of a snow globe for the rest of your life or become a lawn gnome in which you are forced to hard labor and unconditional working?
Depends on where the lawn gnome is located, but I think that would, again, a little more variety than just being in a snow globe all the time.
What is your favorite cafeteria food?
Oh, well, I hear a lot about the chicken sandwich, but they make really good soup.